Hey, what's good, y'all? Thanks for tuning into the channel. Subconscious Truth is your girl Raina here, and this reading is for Aries. I'm deciding to do a chakra spread, just seeing what energies lie in your chakras to promote healing. So, we're going to start with the red card, which is Discovery, and this is dealing with your root chakra. And Discovery talks about you may have not been prepared to face some type of facts in your past. And you're needing to, face some type of truth and let go of the past. It may have been a difficult situation that you were struggling with. And you may have a hard time letting it go. This is like where you need to leave the past behind. You need to leave the past behind and set yourself out on a new venture. But see, in your sacral chakra, you have guilt. So this is what's tying you to the past. So something you may have done or whatever the situation was, it's causing you to carry guilt. So you could be tied to a certain person. Maybe you made some wrong decisions, or maybe you just didn't feel. Maybe you felt like something happened due to you not making the right decision, or you're just carrying around this guilt, which is a burden. And it's also fear. Maybe you are fearful of leaving people behind. Because you need to discover who you really are at a heart level. It's like you need to go through some type of rebirth here. But the guilt is holding you back. The guilt is like what's blocking you, what's causing the stagnant. Because you're holding on to somebody or something so tightly. And guilt equals fear. So with guilt, honesty is the only thing that's going to set you free. Just like you, with this discovery card, is you facing the facts. And while you face the facts, being honest with yourself will set you free from this chain of guilt or this fear. Are you afraid of being disliked? Are you afraid of disappointing people? Are you afraid of finally like living your best life? Maybe you feel like you don't deserve it. And in your solar plexus you have joy, which is a wonderful card. But are you able to really embrace the energy of joy? Are you able to really be joyful at this time? If you're holding on to guilt, I feel like you want to be joyful and high vibrations, but it's like you have to invite the happiness in. You got to invite the joy in. This is an energy where you are playful and joyful and happy. Maybe it's like you need to heal your inner child. You need to, like, maybe the guilt is due to some type of trauma from your childhood that you carrying with you. And it's like, in order to be in your true full happiness, when you're in joy and high vibrations, it's like you need to release this guilt, this shame. And in your heart chakra, you have trickery. This is dealing with manipulation. This is manipulating due to fear. It's like self-sabotaging. It's somewhere along the line I feel like you do not deserve to be happy, although you want happiness. But it may be such a strange feeling that you may not even know. You may feel like you don't deserve it. And it's like the fear is manipulating you back into these cycles of unhappiness, of unhappiness all the time. You know, and with this trickery card, when you have guilt, you're going to tie people to you. It is going to bring bad situations, because when you have this energy of guilt, you're going to bring other people who are like, who have victim mentalities, and they could be emotionally manipulating you. And it just keeps tying you to guilt, tying you to guilt, because you have this energy in this, in your sacral chakra, that keeps bringing these type of people or situations in. And in your throat chakra, you have vanity. Now this is about, you may be looking outside of yourself. Again, with the trickery. So it's like you're basically playing, you know, maybe feeling like a victim. So you're going to get played like a victim. And you may be looking outside for validation or happiness through these people who's tricking you. Like they're just manipulating your circumstances. Maybe you're trying to avoid it. You know, maybe you're trying to avoid your circumstances, and you just live in a world of fantasy through manipulating yourself, because you don't want to face your reality. You don't want to let, you know, face this guilt, or, you know, discover, you know, who you really are. Maybe it's something about yourself you don't like. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's not helping you to have happiness and joy in your life. You know, with vanity, it's like you want more and more and more. So, you know, this guilt could just be making you very greedy and very self-centered and selfish. But it's because you kind of playing victim here. Maybe you feel like something's owed to you. Maybe something happened to you as a child, and you just feel like something's owed to you. You know, maybe you want other people to feel your pain. You really want joy, but it's like you don't know how to. You don't know how to get in that vibration. You just keep attracting people with this emotional behavior of guilt, and they keep manipulating you, or you keep manipulating them, and it's just like a lose-lose situation, and then the cycle just keeps repeating. You have the card of despondence, and I hope I'm saying that right. And this is in your third eye, you know, and this talks about feeling immobilized. This is stagnant energy here. So again, fear, guilt is keeping you stagnant. It's keeping your blessings from coming in. It's like there's a block here. You keep going outside of yourself, keep getting into these relationships or situations that are not freeing you from this guilt. It's only keep adding more guilt. You know, you have to take action here, and on your own, like discover who you are, you know, and find your joy within yourself. You know, forgive yourself of the guilt, let go of the guilt, let go of people who keep making you feel guilty. You know, stop looking outside of yourself, and look within yourself and forgive yourself. You know, because this is feelings of helplessness. And I just feel like it's just your circumstances. You're not happy with your circumstances. And you may want other people to feel that way. You know, maybe you feel other people are responsible. But if you keep doing that, you keep creating a cycle. And at some point, you got to look back at yourself and accept the truth and accept the facts. And so you can stop the cycle. You know, this is you accepting your circumstances for what it is. Stop manipulating yourself to escape. But it's like once you take action, you know, things will change. If you do nothing, you know, it's basically you accepting a reality that is just full of unhappiness. You have joy here. It's within you, and you have to reach down and dig and dig and dig and find that happiness. You have to be more playful, more childlike. Let go of all this guilt and fear. And with your crown chakra, you have the card of instincts here. Okay, and You know, this is deep emotions that we hold on to. So, you know, there needs to be a release of these emotions. Letting go. That's what this card is about. It's about letting go. Letting go of your insecurities. Okay? Letting go of the trickery, the illusions. Trust your inner guide. Trust your inner self. Stop letting your circumstances like you keep self-sabotaging yourself, which is keeping you in these situations. You feel like you can't get yourself out of it. There's no you don't have confidence in yourself. You have to forgive yourself and others. Stop looking outside of yourself and trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Whatever this trickery, whatever these people keep coming back and forth, they playing victim. Stop believing them. Separate yourself from them. Just discover who you really are. Who are you? What do you want? You know, what it is that you want. You want joy, you want happiness. Stop looking outside of yourself. Accept your circumstances for what it is. And let go. And trusting your inner and trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Let your inner guides guide you. You know, this is about awakening, especially with this Discover card. It's about awakening. And when you awaken, you become more conscious of your circumstances. And now you can't be in denial of it anymore. So, you know, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, thanks for tuning in. Peace.